Okay. So first you are given a quadratic formula. In this example, it is x squared plus 16 equals 8x, which becomes x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 0. You can then take out a, b, and c, a being 1, b being negative 8, and c being 16. You then plug these variables into negative b over 2a, which is the axis of symmetry equation. After that, you draw and label the axis of symmetry.
The line of symmetry is highlighted in pink.
Then plug x back into the original equation to get y, which in this problem is 0. You get a vertex of 4, 0, x being 4, y being 0. Then you draw the vertex on the graph.
Along the line of symmetry, you draw the vertex, which is 4, 0.
Next you plug in points for x to get the points for y, so you can graph the parabola. For example, we'll use points 3, 2, and 1. For 3, you plug it into that equation and it gets 1. For 2, when you plug it into that equation, you get 4. And for 1, when you plug it into that equation, you get 9.
And then you plot the points and draw the parabola. So first we're going to start out with the quadratic function negative x squared plus 4x minus 1. Then you're going to find a, b, and c based on the equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, so from that equation you see that a equals negative 1, b equals 4, and c equals negative 1. Then you plug these into the axis of symmetry formula, which is x equals negative b over 2a. So that would be negative 4 over negative 2, which equals 2. So x equals 2, and you put that onto your graph as the axis of symmetry, and I drew the axis of symmetry on this graph in the highlighted pink line. Then you take this x value you found here and plug it back into the original equation to get y. And the original equation is y equals negative x squared plus 4x minus 1. So with the numbers, from there you get negative 4 plus 8 minus 1. And that equals 3. So your vertex equals 2, 3. And you take your graph and plot that on there. Then you make an x and y chart to find the rest of your points. So x, y, and the equation. So I'm going to use the points 1, 0, negative 1, and negative 2. So it's negative 1 squared plus 4 minus 1, which equals 2. Then 0, negative 0 squared plus 0 minus 1 equals negative 1. and -1. So -1 times -1 squared plus -4 minus 1 equals -6. And -2 is -2 squared plus 4 times -2 minus 1, which equals -13. So then you take your graph and plot the points on your graph. So 1, 2, 0, -1, -1, -6, and -2, -13. And then along this axis of symmetry you can just flip it, so the points would go here, the other side. So 3, 2, and so on. And now you draw the parabola using these points. So along here, and it should be curved at the bottom, not pointed like a absolute value graph. And please excuse my awesome drawing skills here. Anyway, so that's how you graph a quadratic function.